You are watching a master at work.
The kid's back!
Suge Knight always keeps him a good story about something he did, terrorizing people or running up on people, and this one is no different. This time he's talking about how he pretty much ran down on Jermaine Dupri over Lil Bow Wow and slapped Jermaine Dupri and made him call Joe Jackson to cop the plea for him. Man, let's react to this story. But yo, before we do, the channel is at 700 subscribers. Please hit that sub button. Channel's growing, having a lot of fun, man, doing this content thing, and I want to keep it going and keep it growing. So I need y'all to hit that button and let's get into it.
So I used to feel that suing people is like snitching on people, which is stupid. That cost me a lot of money by thinking that way, which is not. But anyway, it was up to Jermaine Dupri. I didn't want my motherfucking money from Lil Bow Wow or his mother. I want my bread from Jermaine or Snoop, whoever I catch first. So I got shot. I think that's the time I was shot in Miami. You know, it's bad when you don't remember what time you got shot. Been shot so many times, you know. So I get a ride up to. I used to go to the Subway and Fat Burger. It was 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning, get something to eat, come back to the high rise. And the Lord delivered Jermaine Dupri to me. God did that. Now, I'm not saying in a bad way, because you know I believe in God, but he delivered him to me. So as I see Jermaine Dupri, he see me, his eyes big as a motherfucker. I say, hey, what's happening with my bread you owe me? The Lil Bow Wow, you know he's signed to me. Still is. So he started getting around the bush. I said, man, I'm gonna tell you one more time. What's bracket? And it wasn't one of those that somebody gets slapped so hard they slide down the street, but it was something that made you get your attention. But Jermaine Dupri is one of the smartest little motherfuckers around. He called Joe Jackson and put it on speaker. And he tells Joe Jackson, help, Suge is right in front of me, man. And Joe didn't know he was on speaker. And Joe, man, I know Suge. Big Suge is a friend of mine. I said, what's up, Mr. Jackson? And he started laughing. He started talking. And then Jermaine Dupri was like, you know, Suge about to get me. And Joe was like, no, man, it's me and Suge go way back. Suge, give me your word right now that you're not going to beat the shit out of Jermaine Dupri. And I didn't want to be like, you know, he like, man, you know he with Janet. So I said, all right. I said, all right to him. And I said, man, give me one of those coffees. He said, these for me and Jackson, give me yours then. So I told Jermaine Dupri, I'm not going to beat him up. I had him, you know, get on his knees, and I opened one of the cups of coffee and poured it on top of him. And I could hear Joe Jackson shouting. The phone fell on the ground. It was still on. I actually picked the phone up. And Joe like, man, what are you doing to me? You gave me your word. I said, man, I only shared some hot coffee with him or something. I said, but you know what, Joe? I'm out of here, Mr. Jackson. Never talked about it. Never mentioned it. Never played games about it. And, you know, I shouldn't have did that to Jermaine Dupri. Even though he cut though and did something scandalous, I gotta leave the little people alone, man. You know, that ain't right. Shit, Jermaine, Ray J crew, they all the same height. I apologize to all the short people, men, that I offended.
Now, we all know if there's one thing Suge is known for doing, Suge could tell a lie like no other. So you kind of take that like, all right, I guess that's what he's saying. But this is being substantiated because there's others who talked about Suge putting hands on Jermaine Dupri before. So this might just be verification of these old stories. Let's check that out.
Suge came back. Boom, 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 boom. He came right in and slapped the shit out of Jermaine Dupri. Wow! Jermaine ran out the goddamn club. You know, my boy Jermaine
Shout out Jermaine.
It was no way he could even compete with that because he slapped his security too. They beat his security. The nigga supposed to be protecting him, and oh man, it was a nightmare. And Jermaine ran out. His security ran out. Jake and shit.
Birthday.
And on his birthday, he got slapped like that. He hit that dude. No, like he didn't even speak to him. What's up? Bah! Jermaine ran. So then we like, oh snap, right? And Puff was standing right there, and he snatched Puff off his fucking feet. It's the first time I ever seen a man dangling in the air off their feet with one hand. Suge had him with one hand and was shaking them like.
Bow Wow talking about how they saw the interview with Mark Curry and they spoke about it, him and Jermaine pretty much assured him nothing like that ever happened.
One of your interviews like, hey, JD, hey, JD, I don't never recall no shit like that happening. No, that ain't never happened, nigga. What the fuck is he talking about? These niggas talking about, JD? JD, you know, I woke up that beach. JD said, what? Oh, yeah, JD. I'm like, JD, these niggas sound like they lying like a motherfucker. Ah, man, what, man? Suge ain't never done no shit like that, man. Only thing Suge, listen, man, you hearing it from me. Only thing Suge will ever say about Jermaine, bruh, is anytime while he was out, anytime Suge saw me in LA moving around in a club, the last time Suge saw me, I was with Chris. Me, Chris, and Tiger was together. Suge gonna ask me about two things. How's mom's doing? Always good. Tell your pops to holler at me. That's what he say. I'm like, all right, big homie, I got you. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. But that's it.
And then he even said Suge ain't gonna tell you nothing like that happened. Well, guess what? Suge has now broke his silence, and he said, yeah, he slapped him and made him call Joe Jackson to cop the plea and beg that he don't hurt him. God damn. Suge used to be a terror. So a lot of these things, although they might sound real crazy, you gotta remember he was built like a football player, offensive, defensive lineman type dude, rich as hell and young and crazy. So Suge was definitely a menace. And some of these stories now, as people getting older, is gonna be embarrassing to have told, but that's what happened. Crazy enough, I listened one of the wild Suge stories that actually happened. He slapped Jermaine Dupri. And allegedly, I guess he slapped the security too. Now, he's bigger than most security guards, so that's definitely believable if he running around with goons that they beating up security and beating up artists. Damn. I know a lot of people was happy when he went to prison, bro. Suge was a terror. What y'all think, man? They even talked about him putting hands on Diddy and all that too. Shit wild. Shit is wild. Like, that's why Suge ended up where he's at right now, right? Because it's like, you gotta remember, dude had all the money, all of the fame. Like, he just had this thing in him where he just had to terrorize people and bully everybody and punk everybody. And it's like, that's only as good for as long as it could last, until like he started talking about he been shot numerous times. Like, a lot come with that. A lot come with being ignorant and always trying to push people around and run over people. Like, everybody not gonna go. Everybody not gonna accept it. You might win today, but now the next time that person see you, they might be prepared for you. Like, that was like, Suge is an example to learn from, where it's like he kept it, when keeping it real goes wrong. Like, he kept it way too real, was trying to punk and thug everybody in the industry, and look where it ended up getting him, man. That energy is never going to lead you anywhere positive. So Jermaine Dupri still out here enjoying his freedoms and enjoying the Janet Jacksons and whoever's of the world. And Suge Knight been washing up with some little small ass bar of soap and little packets of soap for the last however many years in prison. So yeah, you got that one, but look who got the last laugh. Food for thought, man. Y'all do the dishes. Now he got to tell these stories over the phone, because that's all he got to hold on to. Till next time, I'm gone.